So all the time that Nigerian news was carrying this story, that all the bloggers were carrying about their divorce, the Oga that came out to announce divorce has not filed for divorce. Let me read to you guys the court papers, right? Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new to my channel, hello and welcome to my channel. My name is Sama. So a lot of you may have, not everybody, I know not everybody, but a lot of people will know the story of this Nigerian lady that's married to a Caucasian American, that one day the man came up, they had the baby. I think about 4 days after they had the baby, the guy came up and said that they are divorcing. Guys, listen to this thing, it's interesting. He came out and announced to the whole world that he's divorcing his wife. He said, I can't remember, let me see if I can find it. Let me read it word for word. So word for word, he said, Korra and I are getting a divorce, right? Now he announced, it's over. Listen to this. I won't be treated this way longer. I did absolutely best to make it work. That's what he posted. That would have been, where's the date of this? Or if any of you remember the date, I don't know the date he posted, but this should be around, like, I think their baby was born. If you go by the picture they posted on Instagram, the baby would have been born on the 1st of March. So if this, I think this was done about 4 days later. So let's say about the 5th of March, right? Okay. This is what this guy said. He said he would not be treated this way any longer and all of that. Do you know what surprised me? That even after he made this post, after that one, he made another post. There was another one he made in which was explaining that a man too should be able to have emotions. Hey, Mona, I like to quote. I don't like not quoting people right. I like to quote people word for word. Let me see if I can find that his post. 15th of March, he came out and posted this one and said, he's still on his Instagram. He said, I am heartbroken. Listen, because I want to read this. Then I will not, you guys will see how this does not make sense. This man does not make sense. Okay. He said, I am heartbroken. Everyone that knows me and watches me online knows that, people that watch you online cannot tell who you are. Let's be honest. Because anybody, I'm not saying that that's not who you are, but online people can be one way, but they're not like that. I'm not saying, but let's be honest, okay? So we can't really go by what we see online. It says that, okay, people that knows me and watches me online knows that I am a dedicated family man to both Korra and my children. This is honestly the hardest decision of my life, but necessary, right? I'm walking away from this marriage for my mental health and to be the best version of myself. I must set a healthy example for my children. Sorry, I'm the one reading that one. Sorry, I'm the one reading it that way. Let me read it more. Okay. I must set a healthy example for my children. This has nothing to do with postpartum depression. I've been betrayed once again and she is unbothered, which pretty much summarizes our marriage. Okay, my apologies to all the young men and women that believed we had a perfect marriage unquote. Marriage is based on mutual love, respect, humility, accountability, empathy, apologies, and most of all, effective communication to understand the other person's perspective. Likes and views shouldn't be the highlight of your relationship. Men, your mental health matters. In order to be strong, you have to be happy. Talk like now. Everybody's mental health matters, everything. But you know what shocked me? This man was the one that came out and said they were getting a divorce. He's the one that made this post. He's the one that came out and said she was doing 4 some, 5 some, 10 some, 1 million some. Everything this man was saying, after all said and done, you guys will not believe that this man did not file for divorce. This man did not file for divorce. He did not. When I found their court papers, the wife, these people's story, the wife is the one that filed for divorce. After he came out and made all the noise. And according to her, she said she begged him, say, okay, let's divorce quietly and go our separate way. The man said, no, he must make it public. Eluwa must hear this one. Arabudugbo must hear this one. The whole world must hear. He must make it public. He never go file. He had not filed for divorce. Then he went and make all these posts. This man had still not filed for divorce. All this gra he was doing on social media, this man still did not file for divorce. This baby was born 1st of March. He left the house, I think, by the 4th or 5th of March. because a few days after the baby was born. And all this post up and down, this man had not filed. Do you know when the divorce was filed? On the, I'm going to laugh. You know why I'm laughing? Because you see this couple, now I've said it, the woman get for body, the man get for body. I don't believe, none of us is a saint. Two of them too, they are not saints. Okay, everybody, we don't know what happened really because it never still makes sense. I always keep saying it. So there are some areas go say this woman, oh, so I go say that this man, oh. But I want you guys to see how weird, strange this is. After he has made all this noise and the story was going viral about divorce, this man had not filed. On the 24th of March, I made a video in which I said, if it's me as a woman, I say, don't keep those children to yourself. Co-parent. Because that time he was in the next thing he will show himself, I'm in Oregon, I'm in this, I'm in that. I said, look, now this is what happens. A lot of women end up raising children by themselves. And they are the ones stuck at home 24/7 minding children. And they didn't bring the children to the world by themselves. I want you guys to listen to this for a second. They didn't bring them. So why should men always be the ones to just get away with it? Turn up later and be saying, Father. Let them play the role too. You understand? I believe in 50-50, if possible. Because you know, not every man, maybe a disability or one thing or the other way, the man cannot. But if a man can, do 50-50. So that the day he takes them, you can breathe and rest. The day you take them, him too can rest. That women should not send themselves to an early grave in the name of, I want to prove that I'm a strong woman. I said there is no award for who suffer part. I made a video about it here. I posted it. People were commenting and say, someone, Korra needs to see this video. Korra needs to see this video. And I'm thinking maybe people shared it with her. Few days later, because I tried to go and look back to know when this happened. On the 28th, my video was the 24th of March, right? On the 28th of March, she made a video. She was saying, she said she gave the children to their father. He's a good father. She knows they are safe with them. And she was like, this is the first time she's felt herself. She was loving the break. The baby would have been a few weeks old at this point. She was loving the break that their father has them and she knows they're in safe hand. In that my video, I say, if not me, I go pump jerry can of milk, I go give. Although me, initially I was saying the baby was still a bit too young. Just give the baby a few more months. Because the baby was only a few weeks old. So I was like, give the baby a few more months. When the baby is a bit like older. I say, if it's me, I go pump gallons and gallons, jerry can full of milk. Say, carry go. So you can get, you see, and I remember saying in that video, I said there's no award for who suffer pass. And moreover, it is the husband and wife that their marriage broke up. It is the parents and relationship that broke up, not the children and the parents' relationship. So the children can love their father and love their mother. There are some women that feel like if I seize the children, they will not love their father. It doesn't work that way. The love that belongs to father, children know they cut from that one and give mama, or cut mama one and give papa. Every parent will get their own love, their own. There are some parents that end up not getting the love, depending on how they themselves build the relationship with their children. It they happen. But don't ever think as a mother, I will hold them so that they will not love their father. I say that is unnecessary. It's not even necessary. Let the children enjoy their father's love and their mother's love. Korra gave this man the children on the 28th. He had them on the 28th. He had them on the 29th. On the 30th, Korra went and filed for divorce. So all the time that Nigeria news was carrying this story, that all the bloggers were carrying about their divorce, the Oga that came out to announce divorce has not filed for divorce. And he was the one carried it over social media. And after all said and done, it was still Korra that filed for divorce. You know, so they tell me, I say, when they look down my eyes, I know get superpowers, but there's a way when they look in eye, the kind code where they catch me, no be good kind of code. Let me read to you guys the court papers, right? So this is the court paper. It's between Dean Chukwu Fumnanya Anita versus Dean Justin Wade. Case summary. It says on March 30th, 2022, Dean Chukwu Fumnanya Anita filed a family marriage dissolution/divorce lawsuit against Dean Justin Wade. This case was filed in Los Angeles County Superior Courts, Stanley Mosque Courthouse located in Los Angeles, California. The status is pending. I don't know, how does this make sense? That a man came out on social media and said, I'm divorcing my wife. Yet he had not even filed. and he still did not file after, and this news was going viral, this man had still not filed for divorce. It took almost the whole month. Almost the whole month. At the end of the month, 30th of March, the wife that you say you are divorcing is not the one now divorcing you. Oh my goodness. How does it make any sense? You see, some people are mouth, action, they no sabi. How can you come and tell the whole world that you are divorcing your wife? She's not good enough. She is not this, she's not that. Yet you are not filed. Which kind of man be this one? I made my, you see, I always say, that's one advantage I have over a lot of people. I'm not choosing anybody's side. So when I see something where Korra do, I say, this one, no good. Oh. If I see something the man does, I'm like, oh, this one. So that gives me the freedom, because there are some people that say they are die-hard fan of Korra. Even if they see Korra fight somebody for streets, and as she first throw the first punch, they will say, no. They will find a way to wiggle out of it and say, no, Korra is not wrong. Some people are die-hard fans of Justin. Even if they see Justin in a shop, say he did something, or if they will say, they will find a way to defend. That is not how you stand by the truth. That is not how you defend somebody in the name of you are a fan. I've said it, I'll say it again. When I look at my eyes, I don't know that, you know the way you go say your spirit no agree with somebody. There are some areas you go say, Korra this, Korra that, but there are some areas you go say, this man, some things. Tell me how a man will come out since the beginning of the month to say he's divorcing his wife, and yet he had not filed. And he allowed this news to go viral. I don't know what you guys make of this. You see why we're still talking about this story. This story went viral in Nigeria. America does not know this story. Not a single news outlet in America covered this story. They don't know them on that side of the, what's it called now, the planet. They didn't discuss them. But Nigerian news carry them. Nigerian blogs carry them. Instagrammers talked about them. Facebookers, TikTokers, everywhere they were shared about that Justin Dean is divorcing his wife. But I don't know, say now, audio divorce the man they do. Audio. The woman he said he was divorcing eventually was the one that went and filed. But does that, I don't even know, how does that make, I don't even know, guys, how does that even make any sense? I don't know how that makes any sense. The question then is this: why come out and say you're divorcing your wife when you had not filed? You had not filed for divorce, and you were not, it didn't seem like you were planning to file because it took you so long. You did not file. The person you say you're divorcing ended up going to file to kukuma, remove it from audio and make it a reality. What kind of a man is that? What kind of a man is that? I don't understand. Like, I made the video in which I was talking about, parenting or whatever. I still stand by it that a father should be allowed to be in his children's life. Unless the man that maybe they said they caught him trying to end his child's life, or, something drastic. You understand? Or gave children drugs or alcohol, or, something like that. Apart from that, you can't just say, block a man from his children or a mother from his children. No matter what. Some people feel like a mother's life is special. It's a lie, because we have been raised in Africa for the longest time that mothers do the looking after children, a father go and they make money. There are some men that make money and they come home and they still do the loving father, caring father thing. So let's not, I personally don't believe that a mother's love, father and mother's love are special. They are both special. So let's not, we are coming to the world in a position, we're coming to, the day and age where we're realizing that equality. But some women especially seem to think that equality means that we should be able to do what men do, but men should not be able to do what we do. No, it's not like that. So this is equality, recognizing that a father's love is also important, as much as a mother's love is important. I still stand by that. But when it comes in some areas, no matter what, I look at this man and say, I don't like this, I don't like that. But it doesn't make it enough to deprive those children of their father's love. I don't believe in that. Right? But looking at this, to find out that this man never filed, he allowed his story to go viral, even though he had not filed for divorce. There was no divorce. There was no divorce. There was no even divorce on the line. But the news had gone viral that he was divorcing his wife. But it was actually the wife that ended up divorcing the man. I just read it to you guys, what I just saw there now. How does that even make any sense? How does that make sense? That this man that brought out this breaking news, me and Korra are divorcing. I can no longer be treated this way. Yet you did not file for divorce. So much of this people's story, so much that doesn't add up. I saw that, to be honest with you guys, and I thought to myself, this is a story that went viral in Nigeria. But this man was not filing for divorce, but he had created the impression that he was divorcing his wife, while he actually wasn't. He didn't file. The wife that he ended up being the one to file. What does that? I don't even know. I find that strange. I find that very unusual. Yeah, I find that really, really, really strange. I don't know. That's how I feel about it. Anyways, I don't know what your opinions are. Whatever your opinions are about that, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below. And with that, I'm going to say thank you for watching. Until the next time, guys. Bye-bye. Bye.